Oof.
Yeah.
Hey. Here's what I know for a fact of the matter is that people go to Hollywood and they get fucked up. But then you get people like Bam Margera who had every opportunity in the world, really, every opportunity in the world to just do the right thing. But he won't do it. And that's the thing I'm talking about, like but he's not though. The whole thing that I have a problem with this shit is, especially with Bam, bro. Like the first time around with Jackass, when all this shit's going around and they're trying to do Jackass 4, but Paramount knows they have to give him like $5 million to do the fucking movie, and they don't want to pay him because they're only making Jackass 4 because Johnny Knoxville made that movie about that theme park, Adventureland or whatever the fuck it was called. You know what I'm talking about, the Johnny Knoxville theme park movie? Bro, that cost Paramount millions, and he owed them that money. Like, he owed them. They were like, we're gonna sue you if you don't pay us. You know what I'm saying? And so they're trying to make a new Jackass, and everybody's taking big pay cuts because they know Johnny needs to pay out Paramount. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna accept a smaller than they usually would, small paycheck to just do the money up front, and none of the proceeds or none of any of that, right? And so everybody's getting the same contract. They go this. But Bam and his lawyers, they looked at this without talking to Johnny with it or without really agreeing to what they wanted to do, and they're just like, this is way too, like, it says right here, because of legacy, because of this, because of the budget, because of this percentage, you actually owe him $5 million to do this movie if you're going to pay him up front with no percentage at the end. And they're like talking to Paramount when it was Johnny trying to get everybody to just take this small deal. You know what I mean? So now that they're going back and forth with Paramount, Paramount goes, okay, well, he's got to take this drug test, and he's got to go to rehab for this because he failed this, and he's got to do that. And so they put him on a bunch of pills, and they did fuck him up. So Bam's a victim, for real. Because, one, he didn't understand the first deal, and then once he did, he was just mad at them about it. You know what I mean? And it's also all the shit they put him through with the rehab and the pills. But then, bro, we cut to this year, after all this drama has been said and done for so long, right? And Bam's looking healthier than he ever was. He's working out. He's doing good shit. He's seeing his kids more. He's doing, you know what I mean? He's doing it. He's actually like, he's coming back. He's coming back to life. And then he's just on meth screaming at his fucking wife about having to wait 5 days to see his kid because the kid went on some fucking field trip. Screaming at her, making a scene, breaking glass, breaking the door and shit. Screaming, being the thug, being all this bullshit, and it's just like, bro, that's your kid right there. The fuck are you doing? What are you doing? He's on the run right now in the fucking forest somewhere. You got state troopers who have issued out a fucking mega fucking lookout for this guy. You know what I mean? All right, here's what we gotta do.
Dead, man.
Well, here's the thing. He's missing right now, and I'm like, is he, or is he gone? You know what I mean?
This is it. You just never know, man. Kind of sad.
It's not what I wanted for him, but like that's what I'm saying. Like we only know them as celebrities. We only know them as the characters, and so the things we want for these people, it's not actually like things that we want, even for ourselves sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because we want them to keep up this image.
I see through all the celebrity shit, man. Like I think they're all probably wankers.
Bro, you're deep though. You're deep. You've been like approached.
Bam Margera is a fucking spoiled little cunt, bro.
Yeah. Like 230%.
That's the reason he's why he is like he is, man. It's just because he was spoiled the fucking out his own way, and now he's been rich for so long. It's like, you know.
For real though.
Well, I mean, you see how the money works with these people, but they get paid fucking, you know, 50 grand to like wear a pair of shoes or something. Fucking crazy shit.
Yeah, because yes. Well, again, that's talking about image. You know what I mean? Because like these people, you know, the big thing that they have, yeah.
Bro, will say like the lower class need to fucking stay in their place. You know?
Shit, do be like that.
Live within their means and that, and we need to be watching our carbon footprint. But bro, I got a private jet. Fuck you, like, you know.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I can't sleep with a fucking 18-year-old because I'd be a pervert, but Leonardo DiCaprio's fucking fine.
Yeah. You see, that's the thing about me on a moral, like, you know, when it comes to, like, these girls, like, I'm 26, 27, well, fuck, I'm not 26. I'm 27 years old, man. I don't want to date a fucking 18-year-old. I would be uncomfortable with a 20-year-old. Do you know what I'm saying? Uncomfortable. Like, very much letting her know it's not going to happen from the get-go. Like, I would get it awkward with it, because I'm like, girl, no, it's not happening. And she's 20. That's perfectly legal. But I would still be freaked out because she's too young for me. But how do these people go around and just, like, you know what I'm saying? No problem in the world, and they're just like.
Drinking, right? If I was out drinking, the girl came up to me, obviously wanted to sleep with me, and she was 18, and then I found out she was 16. It still fucking breaks out, bro. Okay.
Not me, dude. I have this moral problem with girls who even look young. I do. I have this like I fucking like it's awkward for me.
Like, I wouldn't be getting in a relationship with one.
I'm not even trying to have sex. Like maybe it's just me. There's a lot of men nowadays who are I feel like are a little more on the sex addict side than me, and I'm not knocking it. It's how men are supposed to be made. So this is where I'm sitting here going like, you know, I'm really not, and I'm like, have I been neutered by society a little bit, or is it just like, because for me, I'm like, I'm really not trying to have sex with anybody, really though. If it happens, it's an earned thing.
When's the last time you were laid down?
Oh, like a week ago.
There you go. You're not a sex addict. You weren't in a relationship, were you?
No.
You're not a sex addict. Well, I have gone 6 years.
And before that, it was like March, and then she tried to add me again, bro. There's this girl who tried to, who created another account and tried to reach out to me. I sent this to the boys earlier. I'm about to send it to you. It's literally a screen recording of what I sent her. Oh, come on now.
Grabbing file and putting babies in my grill.
Putting babies in your grill?
I haven't eaten since fucking yesterday.
Bro, my YouTube's actually been popping a little bit. I discovered a means of acquiring natural viewership.
Alright.
Yeah, you have to open up a Google Ads. You have to spend money.
Well,
but it's not the views don't just touch your video though. They touch your channel. So you pick one video, right? And you know, I made it something promotional like, you know, just some YouTube video, me doing this and that. I told you. And it got like 600 views, right? But everything else got other views. I got 600 views off one video, but I got 2,000 views on everything else. I had a YouTube short that had 2,000 views just by itself. You said TikTok?
You're not doing TikTok.
Fuck no.
Just do TikTok.
I'm perfectly fine with the FBI and the CIA tapping into me. Perfectly fine with that. Because at the end of the day, if I do get approached by some real shit, they're gonna know. They're gonna know, and they're gonna approach me first, and they're gonna be like, "Where is the member of ISIS?" And I'm gonna be like, "Bro, he's gonna be here in 5 minutes. Hide in that fucking house, because they're gonna know you're coming from here and here. They got a sniper on that roof." Yeah, I can work with that. I can't work with China. I can't work with them. So, your social credit score, very, very low. What is up with this racism you be speaking with your friends on the party chat? I'm like, what do you mean?
Do you think it's a bit weird, right, that they've got that system in place, which is obviously one of the most fucked up things of all time.
What is? Your accent's thick.
Fucking credit score.
Oh yeah, the social credit score? Fuck yeah. No, that's real too.
Yeah, I know. I've known about it for about probably 5 or 6 years.
Jesus.
But yeah, what I was going to say is, do you not find it weird that that's a real thing, yeah? That's happening. Not a conspiracy. Yet, barely anyone fucking knows about it.
You know what the problem I have is? We live in a society not run by people anymore. They're run by people who have power and are not trying to let go of it. That's who runs the world. Not people who are responsible, trying to do good for the greater will. Not at all. Not at all. And that's the part that doesn't make sense. If you really want to be the most successful leader, if you want to acquire the most power among the people, you literally have to be the reason that you're emboldening their lives. You have to be someone who's collectively doing good for them. You know what I'm saying? But instead, they all just grab power. They all just do these power moves. And they spend money that doesn't exist. And they just do all this crazy shit. And they just do whatever they want while they're at it. And it's just like, dude, Do you understand that this machine that you're abusing, while you're having a fucking good time doing blow and banging hookers in Las Vegas with it, it's designed to make sure humanity is still around. So all these people who are playing these games and are doing these power plugs, and they're Justin Trudeau's, they're Joe Biden's, they're Xi Jinping's, you're fucking Vladimir Putin's, I get it. You're all having a fucking time. You're doing wars, you're exciting, you're having fun, but guys, you fucking forgot where you came from. And in about 20 years' time, there's no way back. You know?
You know they're all probably cycles, right?
The thing is, they're just ignorant children. They're all children.
I think, yeah.
No, they're all children, and they have a mommy and a daddy who tells them what to do every day.
Most of them do, yeah.
No, it's all of them at once. If they are at all on camera, they are not in charge. Just remember that. Vince McMahon spends most of his time in the back off camera. He's not down at the announcer's table.
Obviously, dude, I'm pretty sure most of them are just cycles,
but they're not real.
I think it takes a psycho who doesn't really feel and is only out for themselves to get into those positions.
But bro, that's the thing, bro. Like, none of them are real. None of them are real. They get paid a lot of money and they have a lot of fun. But everything that they do politically is a written speech. Everything that they're doing as far as policy is predetermined.
Okay. You know this is all the same for Trump as well, yeah?
Yeah! Bro, I'm talking about everybody! Every country. It is not exclusive anymore.
Yeah.
It's not exclusive. It's public. Bro, you know what's happening with Macron? That's the most obvious shit, wasn't it? That motherfucker didn't win! You know Macron in France? That motherfucker didn't win, but he was the only one backing China. And look, the votes came his way. You might notice because of their COVID lockdowns and shit, a lot of those votes came in online. A lot of their votes came in through the mail. They weren't doing a lot of stand-in voting. The French government's been doing way more fucked up shit, though. As far as, like, mining other countries, America's not, at least not that colonistic. We try to buy shit from people at a good price. But France just went to fucking all these different countries and the Sudan. It's just fucked up. I'll leave it alone.
Looking into it, like I heard about Sudan and I haven't looked into it because I can't be fucked.
Oh, it's their minerals. Have you ever seen those mines full of people? They're all trying to get lithium out of the ground.
The cobalt.
Ooh,
Batteries.
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That's not just in one country. Well, dude. Like, those are not. That's not a company that hires people and is living out there. Those people who are in that pit are stuck there. They only get their freedom if they bring enough shit back, and they don't actually ever get their freedom because it's always never enough. Like, dude, it's a slave mine.
Mad that shit's happening just so we could have fucking rechargeable fucking batteries.
Isn't that fucked up?
I think it's real fucked up. But then, no, but I worked in a factory, right, where we were running, fucking thousands of tons of paper. And I'm like, does this need to exist? Nah, this fucking supply and demand capitalism bullshit, man.
Oh, no way. Shannon's calling me.
Cycles want to run the
I think this girl wants to fuck me. Hold on. Hey, Shannon.
Shade, I'm so glad that I'm in touch with you. Listen, so I met I have a new friend who is 21. His name is Alejandro. He's new to the area, and he is just like you, and he's trying to find his way, and he loves music, and he's an artist. He reminds me so much of you, and I know that you're looking, for help with your band, and you guys are so similar. I want to introduce you. And so I thought I'd call you first. He's right here in front of me. I'm always looking out for. Did you get a monkey yet, by the way?
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm heading out of town tonight, but definitely send me his credentials. I mean, show him a few songs. But hey, I gotta go. It's good to hear from you, Shannon.
I'll send you his contact info.
Cool.
You guys can text, okay?
All right.
But good talking to you. Hop
All
on
right.
the trip, and I'll talk to you when you get back.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
She didn't want to fuck me. She's trying to set me up with some dude. What the fuck? I was so excited.
Fucking Americans are so strange, man.
I know. I thought you were trying to. He's 21, just like you. I'm 27. The fuck you mean? The legal at the company who, because you know that one time I was promoting yeah, like you he used to be someone else and now he's in it. You know Brando?
Yeah.
I was promoting you guys on that newsletter. I was trying to put your music in videos and stuff. I was trying to do that, and legal came up with this contract once to like, hey, just let them sign it so that they know they're protected. And also, you know, we can enable them a little bit of monetary rights based on our production on our side, based on results. So it's like it's all informed. You know what I mean? You know, something nice, right? And the contract they came back with, Zach, is to this day like horrifying.
Yeah.
To this day, I don't think I've ever seen a more intrusive fucking contract in my life. And this is the thing. I go, who's our lawyer in this company? And then, you know, I get to meet the guy, and this is a guy who's worked in oil his whole fucking life, who went into real estate. So he's always worked with the sharks. He's never worked with artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, this shit. First of all, he wanted you to sign your rights away, not just to your one song, but to your whole collection from this point forward. 2, he wants you to sign the direct verbiage that we don't owe you any money. 3, you have to sign to the fact that we get to use your music however the fuck we want. Don't you love this contract?
Fuck, man, what the fuck? I mean, I know a lot of contracts, like a record label would. That's basically how it would go.
No, but like, that's so not even what a record label would even want from you. Do you know what I mean? They're only gonna do that shit if you're stupid enough if they think they can pull one on you. But here's actually the funniest part of the entire contract. Do you want to know what it is?
What?
There is nowhere for you as an artist to sign. The place that you sign at the end of the contract says owner/parent guardian, and underneath it says like what does it say? Like child or something. So this whole contract is assuming that you're underage. So it's insulting you. It's just so insulting.
That's wild.
It's so insulting.
Let's try and get this underage.
No, so here's what I did is I wrote a real revision. I wrote a real revision of the contract. I actually went in, I took out all the rights bullshit, I took out all the, you know what I mean? And I rewrote it. I go, you as the artist are giving us, the company, permission to use this piece of work or works, and then you enter in whatever you want as the artist for this amount of time, and you could put like just for this or just for this one video, whatever you want, right? And we as the company have to protect and enable your rights and make sure that if we get a direct result from this, that you are entitled to a percentage. So I wrote something that's like, hey, we're gonna work with you, but we're not trying to steal from you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like something like straight up, like a good. And they came back to me and they said, "What the fuck is this shit?" So I just went through that once or twice, and I just told them, okay, well, I'll just present the contract to these people as it comes in, and I've never presented that fucking contract once. And every single time I've still worked with people, I'm just like, cool, this, that, and they're just like, did you get him to sign the paper? And I go, I sent it to him. And just leave it at that. I'm like, you hound. My grandma doesn't like any of that shit, but she also isn't involved. You know what I mean? She's too busy. She's too busy making the fucking money. So that's I like this about where we are as a company, but also it's like she doesn't give a shit. No, she looked at my contract and she goes, "I like his better. He knows what he was trying to write, but you have to you have to work with them. They're lawyers. They know what they're trying to do." And I'm like, "Okay, all right." And so they come back with a contract. It's like the same fucking thing they wrote the first time. I'm like, "All right."
Wait, slow down a minute. So your grandmother,
owner of the company. Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah, owner operator. Yeah. I have not earned one single favor. Getting hired was one of the hardest fucking things in the world. I had to prove my worth for 6 months, not getting paid.
Yeah.
Just free lunch. No, for real. That's how I got introduced. And then when I started, it was $1,000 a month.
I used to do labouring for my stepdad, right? And he used to pay me fucking £30 a week for 40 hours. So,
Yeah, you're there to earn it. And
Sucks, you know?
I'll tell you one thing though. You work your way up the ladder, and then at one point, it's like I find myself very comfortable in life, and it's almost too comfortable. Like I'm way too fucking comfortable. I get scared of it because I'm just like, oh fuck, what the hell's gonna happen if this company falls down? I'm fucked. You know what I mean?
It's the same for anyone, bro.
It's just like, dude. It's just like, dude. But
Yo,
that being said,
working in the
yeah.
plastic industry, and I'm just thinking, you know, how fucking long's left on plastic? You know what I mean?
Well, hey, you're actually doing something. You're at a processing plant. Like that job's gonna be there forever. You got job security. You can work. You can honestly earn your way up. And you keep your loyalty. Don't move to another company and shit. And you work your way up, and you can get all sorts of oil jobs just working at a plastic company. Do you know what I'm saying? It's about who you know, bro. You have to understand that every single thing that's made with plastic molding, they know people who are selling plastic in bulk. And the people who are selling those big plastic in bulk, those people work directly with oil and gas. Directly. It's literally their companies. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes. Where do you think plastic comes from? Oil and gas. They separate the crude oils and the shit, and they end up with like all these like leftover byproduct. That's plastic.
Thanks, man. Fucking hell.
That's what I'm saying. You're talking about working at a plastic company. I'm like, hold on. You're 2 steps away from knowing the people who sell big plastic and big bulk. And if you can get working with them, dude, you can get a job in oil and gas. Yeah, doing the same shit. You know what I mean? Just being a manager of people, and you know how systems work. So if something goes down, you can go, hey, you get down here. You got to do this. You got to make sure this. Yeah. All right, get back to work. And then you just got paid like $100,000 just to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah. The company I work for, they're on about doubling the site in size, like.
Mm.
And I know my manager right now, who drives me to work as well. So I'm bugging it up.
Yeah.
He's fucking retiring there too, right?
Oof.
And all the people who are on my level of work, like operators, they're all fucking dull as fuck. They're all proper slow. They've got no concept of productivity, like, and how like different like quick habits can sort of very positively affect the productivity, you know?
Yeah.
They just don't know shit. Well, I have gone in here with, you know, I know all this shit. I'm not fucking stupid, and I can, well, yeah. Basically, they've actually noticed how good I am in it quickly, and it looks like I am on the track to fucking actual decent job there, like,
yeah.
So, you're in a, it's lucrative.
It's working out for now. My everything I'm doing is working out for right now, but it's no future. I'm still fucked on that. I'm still fucked in the future. I'm only living for today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same, bro. Wow. Did I tell you I fucking might have inherited a house?
Yeah, no. Yeah. I think I only knew 2% of that. I was bad at keeping track. Also, I do drugs all the fucking time. I don't remember what I did yesterday, actually. You know what I mean? I have no memory of noon earlier today. I don't eat. I don't fucking eat. What I do is I drink energy drinks, right? Proper. I'll have 1 or 2, 3 or 4 a day, right? I'm always on the THC, no matter how I fucking get it, Amy. You know what I mean? At some point, I'm just gonna have to... You know what I'm talking about? At some point, I'm just gonna, you know... It's like, you know, smoking it, fucking vaping it, fucking eating edibles. It's just like, it's a waste of fucking time at some point. I'm gonna be like, hey, I got work to do. You know what I'm trying to say? But that's what I do.
Culture with smoking and THC is a lot different.
Well, I'm doing. Oh, here's the thing. I'm most of my day I'm doing marketing stuff. I did this dumb video yesterday, huh?
How long would an ounce of weed last?
I get 2 ounces every 2 weeks, and I already ran out. I'm in between right now, and I already ran out.
An ounce, 1 ounce would last me a month.
Yeah. Yeah, I have about 4. Yeah, and I can honestly say 4 a month because I have it measured out like that. You know what I mean?
4 ounces a month.
4 ounces a month. Yeah. Goes right through me. I don't share it.
I got a mate like you who's not going for 4 months, but he's going through like cool or something. And like, I don't get it, man. Because I'm still smashed and I smoke way fucking less. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm not less smashed. You know what it is? I'm so fucking
I think it's
smashed that I can't come back from it because it's gonna be bad. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I'm so fucking far gone. The moment I start pulling back and getting that sobriety, it's scary because it's a drop, and it's just weed.
Yeah,
but you're like, bro, it's just like, but you guys don't understand. I have to be on it. I gotta get it done. You know what I mean?
No one is going to be on it.
Oh no, obviously I don't have it like, but I do. And you know what the thing is that I do this fucking dumb justification of it, but I go, you know, where I am in life though, the kind of creative things that I have to be putting forward all the time, there was a call for it. Do you know what I mean? For a while, there was a call for it.
If it works, sure.
But it's just like you get to a point where, especially now, again, I say this left and right, but I'm like, dude, I'm already fucking 27. You know what I mean? I was 21 6 fucking years ago. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't need to keep doing all this shit. You know what I mean? It's just at some point you need it just because it gives life more of a fucking burn. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You ever done meth and everything burns brighter? Life is more burning. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Well, it's just like you want to live life in the faster lane. You don't want to slow down and shit. You know what I mean? You want to be doing things the better way. You want to be making the more money. You want to be fucking the hotter girl. You know what I mean? You want to be partying more. You want to do more. You know what I mean? You want to be doing. You don't want to miss that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But my problem is I've done it so fucking much. I don't remember any of it now. I fucking. I get told shit. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to the moon.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck, there's 3 of us.
Yeah. Alright, Pat, dude, don't want you fucking going all over you that. Go away.
Deluxe electric shock. It looks like a spine. Therapeutic
What?
effort. Xeon belt. Hi, did you smoke? You used to be sober. What happened? You came back to my side.
With me?
Yeah. You were sober, weren't you?
Yeah, I started smoking weed again when I moved out on my own.
Yeah.
I don't want to blame anyone, but like, when my nan died, and after that 6 months, when I had to move out of there and I had to go back to my mom's house for like, I think it was 3 weeks. She made my life fucking living hell, like, it was just awful. I fucking hate my mother now.
Oh no.
It's like, I'd rather just be doing drugs, bro.
You know what the crazy thing is, man, is that like everybody thinks that you go through the hard thing and then you go, oh yeah, so I'd rather be high. But it's not like that. You know what it is? It's like you just be trying to just do your thing, just trying to be like making shit happen, you know what I mean? Trying to move on your own lane. And then some shit happens and you're like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you're like, man, what the fuck am I sober for? I wouldn't even give a fuck if I was high right now. I wouldn't even give a fuck. Gang, I wouldn't even give a fuck. I'm already over it.
Thinking back on it, man, it was fog. It was stepping stones as well, man, because I fucked up my back. Like, the day I moved here. Still had to work, for like, 12-hour shifts and all.
Oh yeah, man.
Doing fucking physical work, and it fucked me up, so I ended up having morphine tablets off the guy in work. That those morphine things made me feel like I'd smoked like a joint.
Yeah.
Well, about 10 fucking joints. So when I ran out of those, I started buying weed again.
I don't even know why I smoke like that. You know?
Obviously a lot of this creative stuff.
You're so quiet, but here's the thing, bro. I need to get you a better mic. I'm gonna buy you a headset, bro. You're gonna have to message me an address because I'm gonna buy you a fucking headset. Ah, shit! I'm buying you a headset, Zach. Oh, there you are. I'm like, Zach, I'm buying you a headset for real.
I don't know where the mic is on this headset. Like,
Oh, really?
I'm using Bluetooth.
I'm about to go on a killing
Stab this motherfucker.
No, yeah, when I was on that morphine, yeah, the reason I was sober was because I realized I could write music when I was sober. And, yeah, I would rather be doing that than not be doing that.
I mean,
But,
yeah.
so when I had that morphine, like, I could still be creative. In fact, I'd argue I wrote my best stuff on it, like.
You were telling me about that when you were on that shit, and you're like, man, I'm making the best music on this shit, man. Fucking Morphine making the best songs I've ever made in my life.
Yeah, I still think they are the best. It's the best stuff I've written. By far as well. You know?
Man, I can't make music anymore. Did I tell you about that?
You gotta stop smoking weed, bro.
I don't produce anymore. Like, I don't want to make, like, making beats is so cringy to me now. I'm like,
Long time.
but I'm like, whether it's for this or that, whether it's this kind of beat or that type of beat, I'm just, I'm just like, no, please, God. No rap music, no EDM, just turn it off. Oh, God.
I'm never gonna stop making music. I've been doing it since I was 13, you know?
I don't know. Me, I think, like, I look at this in the last album I made, and I go, I'm trying to get a music video together. I'm trying to do a handful of things with this for real. And the big thing that I want to do is, like, go out all with a bang with this, because I'm like, man, I don't know if I got anything else left. It's better, you know what I mean? I don't know about that shit.
That stuff don't really register with me, because I don't ever think about the other stuff. For me, it's literally song. That's it. The music, like, the other sounds, that's all I give a fuck about.
Man, I just... At some point, man, it's just like, I don't know what I'm doing it for. You know what I mean? Like, some people, they be making songs, but I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing this for? I ain't got no reason to be making songs.
That's how you feel, you know?
But it's also like, there's some people that have something to offer to music. I ain't got nothing to offer. I'm trying to take from it.
Yeah,
it's not the same thing. It's when, you know what I mean? I'm trying to see what music can do for me. I'm not giving it anything. You know what I mean? And I listen to my songs. I'm like, I don't even like this shit, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't like this shit.
There's gotta be a reason you were making music.
Maybe at some point, bro.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's just like, bro, there's too much non-success. There's too much of it. Where I'm just like, yeah, I don't believe in this either.
I feel like that a lot, man.
You actually made good music though. You got a reason to be pissed. I just put too much effort into something. You know what I mean?
I still think, you know, but at some point, someone's gonna hear my stuff. And, I mean, I check my stats all the time. And people do listen to my stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like one person at a time, or something like that. You know?
You gotta put money into it. That's the fact of the matter. If you the day you're willing to put your way too much money down for it, you'll start seeing results.
You must have seen people who've done that, but gone nowhere still.
No, I'm talking about we're talking about in the modern age. There's two things you can do that get you real results. Real results. You ready for this? No. It's an Instagram ad and a Google's ad. Put real money down on Instagram ads and Google ads.
All pure luck. You gotta remember, man. Like,
no, it's not about luck. It's about shoving your shit down people's throat. That's what it's about.
Yo,
trying to get in front of the youngest audience possible. That's what it's about.
It's not about luck, right? The first time I ever used Instagram, yeah? The first time I ever used it was when I fucking put sun worship and smiley face up, yeah? It was the first time I'd ever fucking even looked at Instagram.
Right.
So I made 2 posts about those albums, and I almost got signed by a major label. But you want to tell me luck? I've got nothing to do with it. That's the most.
Was it just somebody trying to buy you out, though?
Well, no, it was an A&R brand. Obviously, I found out through that. But
fuck! Where's the box at? This ain't funny.
Bullshit. Yeah.
Man, I miss just being able to take hits and run, bro. The fuck is up with this controller? Like, I'm honestly like hurting my thumb.
What are you using? PS4?
How do you get this shit to? I'm like breaking my thumb doing this, bro. This shit hurts. I've been in way too many Man, what the fuck did you just do to my shit?
Ah, shit.
Nigga, what? Oh, this motherfucking game, bro. I swear to God, bro. God be testing me way too much. Like, I'm not about to go shoot up some motherfuckers for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm a killer.
Let me do that, bro.
Bro, God be testing me too much, bro. I ain't got the patience. I'm saying give me what's owed to me. I'm gonna kill every single one of these motherfuckers that you love. Everyone's gonna be dead. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. I'm that nigga. Give me what I want. I'm gonna eat your fucking children, bitch. Give me what I want. And God's just being like, this monster who was completely unprovoked has decided to attack the many great people of our many great nations. And he must be stopped.
They won't stand a chance against me.
Like,
Well,
I just want to be able to run on my controller without hurting my thumb. It hurts my thumb.
You know, like, school shooters, right?
Mm.
Like, what do you think, like, if something like I was running through your head, like, oh yeah, you gotta go shoot up the school, don't you think, like, they kill themselves before they did that? Like,
Well, first of all, if you want to talk about school shootings, it's not a conspiracy to say that the government is absolutely involved in these school shooters. The government is absolutely involved. So there's three tiers of entry to create a mass shooter. First of all, it's the media in our country. That's the first thing. If you're on the right side or the left side, the media tells you to be violent every single day, but they just do it in a way that they can't take responsibility if you decide to act. Like the people on the right side, like, they love to attack AOC, right? They love to attack her because she says dumb shit, right? But if you're a Democrat, though, like, you love her. You love her so much, you know what I mean? And you hate who? Like, maybe Dan Crenshaw? I don't know who they hate. I don't pay attention to it. But you'll hate something like Jordan Peterson. Fucking hate him. People hate him. You know what I mean? People are ready to be violent because they hate him. And it's the same way on both sides. You know what I mean? People are ready to be violent because they hate Trump. They're ready to be violent because they hate Joe Biden. So, you know what I mean? It's not just one people or one thing. Like, you want to talk about the Nashville shooting with this, like, transgender person? Like, bro, first of all, she was a pedophile. She was having a sexual relationship with one of the students. That didn't hit the news at first, though. What hit the news is the fact that she was transgender. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that she killed all these innocent people, bro, it's all fucked up. But I go, also, who gave her the guns? Like, she wasn't actually legally permitted to own weapons. Did you know that?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. There's no way anyone can rationalize owning a gun to me, like.
I can. I'm not trying to get got by one of these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
And that, like, that's the spirit of America, bro. That's literally the spirit of America. It's not just in the borders, bro.
Guns are already out there. But, like, there needs to be an effort to remove every gun.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah.
You're leaving yourself open for death for two reasons, bro. The government, like, if they're armed and you're not, you're gonna do what they say. I mean, is that not how it is in England? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that not how it is in England? That's exactly how it is in England, right?
Dude, the government, the US government, right, have already shown that they don't even need to be...
No, but here's the thing. There's two sides, bro. There's two sides. Because it's not just about other people being... It's not just about, like... It's about the fact that, like, there's some serious people who are not supposed to have access to guns who absolutely do. So what is, like, there's nothing you can do against them. No, it's just... It's in every country, though. It's in every single country. Guns are in every single country. But, like England, you know, they're trying to do the gun ban, but Australia did one, bro. They did this huge-ass gun ban. Bro, there's shootings every day there. And there's a full ban in Australia. Full ban. You can't own a gun regardless. And yet there's shootings. They're not mass shootings, But then again, you don't need to be passing legislation and forcing the people to accept an ideology to pass guns. So you don't need to have mass shootings. When you're trying to get them to ban guns and shit, you need mass shootings, bro. God damn it! I keep running into that fucking thing. You talk about mass shootings, but there's a handful of these that are complete government operations, taxpayer-funded operations.
Sandy upwards.
Bro, it's just not. It's not even in America. It's all over the fucking planet, man. Like, these people have their fingers in everything.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should own a gun, but
I mean, you're gonna get got.
For, like,
You're gonna get got at some point. The first thing that's gonna be on your mind is, how could I have prevented this?
well, no, I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
Wales, you know? Like in Wales, the worst you can have is a knife pulled on it.
You say that,
In which case, I'm fine because the bullets go in my fucking pocket.
but imagine you get pulled over by the police in your car. You're just having a nice day. You match a description of somebody who did a crime, right? They pull you over. You're trying to explain that it's not you. I don't know what's going on here. This ain't me. And they're not listening to it. They got a gun drawn. You're trying to give them your license, and they shoot your ass. Now that's a cop,
In Wales,
right?
the police don't have guns.
What?
Yeah, man.
The fuck are they gonna do about criminals, bro?
Either. All you gotta do is fucking tase someone, or you're fucking harder than the person you're fucking trying to detain. They generally are, like, you know?
I don't know. That's fucked up to me. I'm scared for your safety because even I could pull a gun in Wales.
Yeah.
I'm an American who's never been to Wales. Even I could figure out a way to get a gun in that country. I could probably figure out how to get a gun in your town, bro. I'm not even joking about that. You know what I'm saying? It all comes through Germany, bro. It all comes through Germany. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Illegal people here, like, have got guns. There's no question in that, but it's not.
I'm just saying, man. I'd rather live in a country where everyone's armed than where everyone's not trying to be. It's too much.
It all depends on, you know, if the fucking school shooters are genuine or not, Bob, you know? If they're real.
Well, like I was trying to explain, there's multiple entries. It doesn't have to be like a CIA agent walking up to you telling you to shoot people. It doesn't have to be that sophisticated.
Oh yeah, I do like
It's literally, it's the levels of entries through like the psyche, but it's also like
how they do.
some of these people are like trained to provoke people. Like, bro, you know the big January 6th that they try to make it equal to 9/11? The big January 6th shit? Bro, there's so much footage proving that there was federal agents in the crowd, agitating the crowd, directing the crowd. And then there's all this footage showing that they let people in. And then there's all that, you know what I mean? They're just having a, they're just, you know what I mean? And I'm like, all this is real, so I'm like, you start to think about it. You go, and whose interest is it that they like claim that this is supposed to be some terrorist attack? Oh, it's in the interest of the people who are trying to ban shit. And so when you know that there's an attack like that, when you know that there's a government entity who's trying to take over your life that much, who wouldn't want a fucking gun? I need a gun.
Do you actually think, like, the Democrats now trying to ban guns?
Bro, let's just be honest with you. The entire Democrat Party is bought out. They're not real. They're not real. And the Republicans aren't, they're not any safer, bro.
I know.
This whole system's bought out, bro. This whole system's bought out. There's some straight danger going on. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, we're in danger. This country right now, and the rest of the world's in danger too. America has way too much power for it to be, like, fucking around this much. Way too much. Like, bro, any country who's got a nuclear option needs to chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure this time next year there'll be a World War III. Like,
Well, like I said, like, all these people in power, they're children, bro. They don't know the damage they're doing. They're not acknowledging that shit. They don't care. They don't care who they hurt. All these people who are, like, you know, cutting off their shit right now, taking hormones they shouldn't take, ruining their body, making it a cancerous environment, doing all sorts of horrible things to them. It's like, bro, this shit's not reversible. And the people who told all these people to do this shit, like, through the media and shit, they don't give a fuck who they hurt. You know what I'm saying?
so empires fall, man.
Finally, it will be mine. I mean,
Oh, shit. Ah, fuck.
You know, the craziest craziest thing about all this fucking doomsday shit, right, is this, it's actually going down the way.
I know, they fucking told us. And then they're like, alright, and action.
Yeah, man. Do you reckon we'll do the second coming of Christ any minute, Henry?
Bro, he's here.
You reckon?
He's here.
Do you reckon Rihanna's about to bring in the Antichrist?
No. Rihanna's just a celebrity. The biggest thing to remember about celebrities is that none of them are actually people. They don't do things that people do. They're not a part of us.
If you think they're just like
they're not inhumans. They're literally humans, but they're not people. You ever seen the Manchurian Candidate? But I'm like, you ever seen Manchurian Candidate? It's an old movie. But I'm like, that movie perfectly that shows it off right there. They're just people who know that they're going to live a comfortable and prosperous lifestyle, doing exactly what the fuck they're told, saying exactly what the fuck they're told. And it doesn't matter who it affects, because it's never going to affect them. And as long as that status quo maintains, everyone's having a good time. Do you know what I mean? And so you don't need to mind control them. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to probe their brain. You literally keep them in a state of their basic instincts. And that's it. All these people in politics, they're not trying to have intelligent conversation or talk about policy. They're not smart enough for that. They're all just manipulators, because that's what they can do.
Hell yeah.
That's why I'm saying, like, all these leaders in the world, no matter who you think it is, no matter like what country it is, they're all just people who were put in charge. Even Vladimir Putin was a KGB agent for so long. And I'm like, bro, his entire job is to be somebody's bitch, because they got something on him that you know he never wants out. He's an old man. He's been supposedly running in Russia for a very long time. I'm like, you know they got some war crimes on him. They got video of him doing some shit to children. They got something on him, bro. You know what I mean? And they got something on everyone who's ever in power and ever on TV. If you are on television at all, if your name is mentioned next to leadership, period, you're not real. I'll leave it at that. It's obvious. It's just too obvious.
Exactly what you're fucking saying. It's just it's a different way of than I.
Well, just think about this. Every single thing that you and I could talk about politically is going to divide us one way or another, even if we're on the same side of something. Because it's like, what degree are you of, or this? It's like, oh man, I don't think children should at all be introduced to this hardcore doctrine that we're forcing down their throat, simply for the fact that they're children. Like, leave them alone. You know what I mean? Just leave them alone.
Gonna die in a game.
But it's just like, you know, like, maybe don't force anything down anybody's ideas. Like, don't, like, no matter what it is, especially kids, allow them to see every viewpoint. Allow them to navigate themselves, because it's a higher brain function development. It's not just about one thing or another. You'll understand the world differently. Do you know what I mean?
Pretty sure the school system's put there just to make you fucking compliant, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. But that's Roosevelt's dream. He created the school system like in the 1910s and the 1920s. Every school book that every kid learns has been completely fabricated. I mean, we don't really know history anymore. We think we do. But it's just like, what do you really know about it? Your world. But isn't it funny? Like every week, you're learning something brand new about history that you thought you understood as a basic principle, but then you learn it was propaganda. And then eventually comes a time where it happens all over again with the piece of information you just received. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all a tool. What we know is this: there are people who are very interested in keeping us exactly where we are, and then there's people who are interested in making sure that there's not so many people out there. Because it's a tough job feeding all of the cattle. And at some point, the anthill can take over the animals. So you need to make sure the anthill is small. You don't want the anthill to be the farm. You're supposed to be having cows out there. But if they're crawling up the cows' legs and eating them alive, you got to get rid of the ants. You know what I'm saying? We have done a lot to save your life. We have done a lot to save your life in the last 2 minutes.
I wish I weren't fucking stoned right now.
All I know is this: as an international community, most people are exactly the same now. Like really, no matter what country you live in, no matter what you believe in, most people are just people who want to do good and live good and follow their dreams if they can so help it. But if not, they just want to make sure that they have enough money and they can raise a family and just live good. Very few people want to be doing crystal meth when they're 60. Very few. You know what I mean? Very few. There are people that want to do crystal meth when they're 60, and the American dream told them, well, you have the right to do that. Maybe that wasn't such a great idea, but we believed in freedom first, and fuck. You know? We have been paying for that ever since, haven't we?
Smoke the meth then?
For 1 month of my life, I smoked meth twice within a month's time. Can I just say something? It's so destructive. You don't need to be addicted to it. The people who are addicted to meth, they're not really addicted to meth, dude. They're addicted to killing themselves. You know what I'm saying? Cocaine's the same thing. Nobody's addicted to cocaine. You're addicted to hurting yourself. Especially when you feel like you've deserved it. Oh, fuck yeah. You talk about, like, we were talking about drugs earlier. When you feel pain, when you feel lost, when you feel hurt, you're like, why the fuck am I not doing drugs? This doesn't make any sense. This only makes sense if I'm doing drugs, and I'm like, well, yeah. I'm going through all this shit, and I'm a drug addict. Ugh. It doesn't make sense if you're living clean and doing well for yourself. You know?
Well, I've been trying to tell you that for ages, but...
Nobody...
Why do we get fucking sober, like, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
So much better, man.
It's not for me. It's not for me. There's some people who need to get sober, and I'm like, good for you, good for you. I'm glad that worked out for you, you know? And then for me, I'm just like, eesh. I need to stick with reality here. I need to understand what my mission is.
Nikolai is flying!
Well, you sound like you're at Uber.
That's alright.
You know, you can use drugs to get you to places, but
Though my problem is I'm gonna be sober anyway. I know it's coming.
I don't think...
I know the day I'm gonna be sober.
It's ever a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea to be sober, right? It's like...
Well, it's at some point. At some point you just have to be. Like, if you actually want to live forever, you know what I mean? You just can't do anything anymore. You know what I mean? If you really want to live like forever, you should have never done anything to begin with. But I mean, that's neither here or there.
Yeah, exactly. People die fucking swallowing bees and I just like walk in,
I don't know. My thing is, I know I'm getting sober. I know the day it's gonna happen where I go, okay, that's it. I don't need to pick this up again. I'm good. I don't need no weed. You know, I'm alright. I'm just. I don't know. I don't know. The party's over though. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's the reason everybody waits for it, because the party's fucking over at some point. You're like, ah, shit. Did I bang enough hookers? Am I satisfied? Well, yeah, you know what I mean? At some point you're just like, ah, fuck this shit. It's dumb to still be doing this. I feel I'm too old. I should, you know what I mean? Where's the, here it is. Staring up time. You live now?
Yeah, but imagine being 30.
I mean, every single day I live in my 60s. Do you know what I'm saying? I know, like, I know it's coming. I don't, like, it's real, like, it's very psychotic that I won't let it go. You know what I mean?
Something in me has changed since I turned 30. I just feel it, you know?
Do you have any kids?
Nah, but I'm realizing now I'd probably fucking leave too soon if I'm gonna do that. And
yeah.
That means I gotta fucking pretty much give up on the band dream and I can still make music and pretty much do exactly what I do.
Well, that's the reality is like that's the part that sucks when you don't make it. When you come in, you go, all right, this is the shit. There's no way that like society can deny me this. You know what I mean? and then it doesn't work
It's
out.
not about having not worked out. I've tried. All I've done is record music. You know, I've tried putting the band together twice, and both times it hasn't gone. Like, you know, people are just fucking.
They're not actually dedicated. They're dedicated to other
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. And, well, I mean,
No, that's the whole thing about a band. You have to let go of trying to do anything else. You have to accept, okay, this is what we're doing, you know? And other people are like, yeah, but that's going to ruin it because I'm already going to college. Or that's going to ruin it because I'm trying to do this. And it's just like, well, none of this shit's going to work out for anybody because you know what I mean? Things have to be collective. They have to work in a unit.
I just need to find someone who knows what they're fucking doing. 'Cause I don't.
The basis of fame is empire, you know what I mean? Your basis of all fame is imperialism. The very basis of everything you're doing can't be on one guy. Very rarely does that ever work. It only works at the highest level because it's made that way. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure every band that made it like in the way I would be making it, who hasn't got a connection, had a fucking go-getter in the band. You know, Metallica was Lars Ulrich, really.
Nah, he was the loudest, but they're all going after it. You know what I mean?
Do you reckon?
He's just the loudest. He had the most ideas. And you know what the problem is? People like him, Lars Ulrich, you know people hate him the most? He's probably not the guy who comes up with all the ideas. He's the guy who gets the fucking credit. That pisses people off. Is it true? Is it not true? I'm not a part of that band. I have no fucking idea. I know that pisses people off. I know a lot of people have pissed him off. You know what I mean? It's just like the people who are mad at Lars Ulrich, though, I've always noticed they're not exactly the best of rock and roll, period. Like, Nikki Sixx fucking hates Lars Ulrich, but I'm like, who the fuck is Nikki Sixx?
That fucking idiot from Motley Crue.
Oh, Motley Crue. See, I don't listen to Motley Crue.
No,
I
fucking hate all that music.
It's just like, well, it's not even like a hate thing. I really don't even listen to music. You know?
Really?
I don't listen to it. It's awkward to me. It's uncomfortable. You
Why
know?
the fuck were you making music then?
Because it wasn't. I was into it. I was trying to do it. But, I mean, where I am in my mind now, I'm like, music's awkward. That shit, that's not cringy to you guys? You guys are really, like, going for it? No, okay.
I fucking love music, bro.
Fucking, I can't, well, my problem is like, I'm getting too detached, because there's just a lot of shit about people, like, you know, like, humans. It's just really uncomfortable shit to me. You know what I mean?
Psycho.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I find, I find human life a little disturbing to begin with. Like, I don't think anybody should be, like, doing this stuff. I think we should all, like, move on. You know what I mean? Like, be better. Because humans aren't better. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're not better. Do what? Oh, I can't hear you. I'm reviving you again.
Do about it. Anyway,
I don't feel very human.
well, neither compared to most people. Well, no, I would argue that they're more human.
This is a guy who disappeared. That our third disappeared.
But I don't know.
Life is good though, and it could be better if people just stopped being fucked up about it. You know what I'm saying? But people do fucked up shit. It's just like imagine like the leaders of the world if they were just doing anything else except their fucking bullshit. You can't. It doesn't make sense. Like the fucking, like the whole Brexit thing, I don't even know what that's about really, but I know it pissed everyone off and it divided everyone else. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And whatever the real point of it wasn't the real point of it. The real point of it was the result of how it made in the international stage. You know what I mean? I mean, you just look at it. You look at the world and you go, okay, who was the big leaders in the world like 10 years ago? 10, 20, 30 years ago, right? It was fucking America, Germany, UK, you know what I mean? And then Japan. Fucking China was big still, but they're not big for the right reasons. They're big because they have cheap labor. They're big because they don't care about pollution in their country. So you can just have a company that's just wasteful. Doesn't matter to them. They're like, thank you so much for doing business here. You know what I mean? And they're cheap. And they know they're cheap because if they can get you for life, it doesn't matter about the earnings that they get today. You'll be hooked for life on them. All your systems, your infrastructure, everything that you're going to be doing when you start making the real money, when you have real power over the market, it'll be with them. So yeah. And you look at the world stage now, and I go, everyone who was doing bad, who's still doing bad, you know, it's like Russia and China and fucking Brazil and India. These are not countries that are magically, you know, better than America when it comes to like culture and improvement in technology and science and medicine. Bro, they're not. Bro, Russia's big fucking fighter jet, the one that they spent the last 10 years, literally started developing in 2010, literally got introduced into the Russian Air Force in 2020. Their big stealth fighter jet, their Generation 5. Bro, not kidding. First time it went into battle, they got smothered. Smothered. Because it's a giant fucking jet. It's not a stealth jet. You have to, if you're gonna have a stealth jet, it needs to be a fucking stealth jet. If we can pick you up on every single possible radar, it's not a stealth jet. You know the big, you know those big trucks, those big trucks that have the big ass cargo with them.
No.
Anyway, the semi trucks. You know what I'm talking about? Like highway trucks. They carry all their. I'm like, bro, the stealth. Their big Russian stealth fighter jet is literally the size of that fucking thing, but wider. Just like, dude.
Too small.
Well, that's not a stealth jet, buddy. A stealth jet is one that's smaller than a fucking Fiat. But that's, you know, that's not real. Those are drones.
I wouldn't know, like.
It's like that. I'm describing a drone at that point. That's an unmanned.
I would have thought something. Wouldn't be able to see with the naked eye, could it? I guess on a radar, definitely.
Ooh. Do you remember how to do the moon Easter egg?
Yeah, man.
I'm like, what are you doing? You making food right now?
I'm eating burgers.
Bro, I'm just making the murder happen.
Yeah, you're doing good, man.
Nowhere to go. What to do? Kill them all.
Yeah, I like to use the horseshoe technique when you're circling, you know? Like, sometimes when you go in a complete circle, they'll catch you. I just wanted to have enough money that if I wanted to buy a pack-a-punch ammo, I'm like, so? I wish the fucking box was here, though. Jesus.
Look. Have you hacked the gun? No.
Hacked? No, not at all. I'm not intelligent. I'm just a warrior.
Like, blow your fucking mind out.
Bro, you wanna hear how many drugs I'm on? You wanna hear it? I was about to say to you, bro, I'm just shooting this gun so much. There was a dude talking to me earlier, like, people shouldn't even own guns, and I'm like, I think I understand what he means. And that was you, bro. That was fucking you. It was this stream too. Fucking. Yeah, here's something that should make you happy though. In America, because I am a drug user, they don't want me to own a gun, no matter what state I'm in. Even Texas, the most lenient state, even they're like, if you're a drug addict, we can't let you just own a gun. You're gonna do drugs and do something with the gun. You know?
We on stream, did you say?
Yeah, but it's fine. We haven't said anything.
Myself 100 times.
Saying what? We've been clean. Well, I've got no memory, so maybe we've been horrible. Yeah, you haven't said the N-word once, so you're clean. Fucking Sean gets on here, he's just like Engar, you know, a blackamoor, skipping ninnies. He just be saying shit. And I'm just like, bro, Mikey's got a girlfriend who's black. And you know how uncomfortable that is when Sean's on the stream? Because you can't tell Sean, don't say something racist. Because then she'll hear it and go, oh, so he's racist. You're like, you're not trying to do him like that. Give him a chance, you know? To be friends with people, to not be excluded, you know what I mean? And he's just like picking ninnies, blackamoor, Jewish. Oh, bro, we were talking about the K word. If you really want people to cut their racism out like super fast, drop the K word once. Just drop the K word. It'll fucking silence the room. All these people who are like on that racism shit, bro, they'll just drop it. They'll just be like, damn, bro, this dude's not joking.
Jewish.
It's so uncomfortable when you drop it for real. If you drop it for real, like if you let people know you really meant that shit, like you hate that shit, and you get people to like think that shit, whatever shit that they thought they were on, they drop.
Alright, is that a bannable word then? I'm not saying.
Don't say it. Just don't say it. Don't chance it.
You're on about the thing that, like kite.
Yeah, like flying a kite. I'm like, here's the thing, bro. You really drop that word out in the middle of the fucking... Really mean it, too. Drop it, just be like, and really start leaning into it. Be like, yeah, they own all the banks, these fucking filthy... You know what I mean? Just start really... And, like, whatever hatred that they were on, they'll drop immediately. They'll just be like, hey, that's not right. You can't talk about people that way. Hey, bud.
Never really knew that.
No, but they'll go for whatever racist, whatever transphobic shit, whatever shit they're about to say. Watch them turn around and be like, hey, bud, you can't really talk about Jewish people that way. Hey. I'm just like, oh, so it's not okay for this. It's only okay if this. Oh, okay.
You know what? People say like, you know, would you think it's a lot cooler than like Europe? You know?
Hey, everyone leaves when all
Cooler?
the zombies arrive.
People just don't really give a shit, like, you know?
In America, nobody's actually racist. I will say that. As much racism as you think that there is, it doesn't exist. It's only in the media. But I've been to Europe once. Being white helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I've been to Europe once. Being white helped me a lot. I was in Holland. We went up into Finland, and we also went into Germany. Being white was my ticket everywhere. So just smile. I had blonde hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then fucking, whether you were Dutch, whether you're this, whether you're that, but like everyone was cool. But let me tell you something, Dutch people, fucking, come on, some of the shit they say about black people. Come on. They were asking me, like, is it true in America that, like, black people, like, they smell like monkeys do in the zoo? Like, I'm just like, what the fuck is this? But they're serious. Like, they're looking at me, they're like, yeah, is it true? Like, that's what I hear. I'm like, what about, like, what about the black people you've met? And they're just like, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be racist. I'm not trying to say Dutch people are racist. I don't think so. I'm just saying being white really helped me in Europe.
So yeah, the point that I've been saying is,
Don't tell people you're from Israel. Holy shit. I have family from Israel. They came from Austria though. It was pre-Nazi Germany, they were Austrian. Post-Nazi Germany, they were Israeli.
yeah. In America, you know, about transphobia and all that shit, yeah.
Well, it's not even. Here's the thing, bro. It's yeah.
Over here, yeah, you hear about it on the news, media go on about it. Like, they try to make us all fucked up like in America.
Mhm.
People don't give a fuck about it. They're just racist as shit anyway.
Which is kind of it's like it's to the point, right? Where you're just like, so you guys were always gonna be this way. It doesn't matter if I did this, if I did that.
You know what I mean? What I will say, the new young people, are very racist story. I guess I'm just.
Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing about that transphobia. At first, it was about being supportive. It was just about being cool. It was about not being the guy who was trying to be a bully. Just, there's no reason to call him the F word, you know, the FAG. There's no reason for that. There's no reason to bully him. There's no reason to hate on him. That's how it started, right? That's how it started. That's how it started. And everyone to this day is still on the line. We're like, yeah, don't bully people. It's wrong. Everyone was like that. But when they're shoving it down your face, when they're forcing your kids into it, they don't have a choice. Your kids don't have a choice. Like, they want them to be gay. They want them to use pronouns. They want them to be transgender. They want them to mutilate themselves. They want them on hormones that permanently fuck their body up. You know what I mean? They want you to take a vaccine that puts a heart in your fucking worm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I said that I know I said that backwards, but just don't correct the sentence. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know I said that wrong. Don't correct the sentence. But I'm like, that's what they wanted for you. And they don't care that it kills people. They don't care it mutilates them. They don't care that it ruins your life. They don't care. You know?
Live in a very strange time.
Fuck them. That's why I say, if you're gonna, no matter what you're gonna do, just be a good person. Don't be a fucking criminal. That's it. If you can follow that rule, you'll always be successful, right? Don't do no pedophile shit. Don't hurt anybody. It's pretty easy to follow that rule, actually. You would be surprised how many fucking people find it hard to follow that fucking rule. Especially people in power. Like, they're fucking children, dude. They have no idea what to do with the authority and responsibility. It's like, for me, I say this shit, I do this shit. It's like, who the fuck am I affecting? Nobody. I have zero influence. It doesn't matter at all. But people with influence, it matters entirely. You have people between the ages of 5 and 12 who hang on the every word of celebrities. I was one of them, bro. CM Punk was the shit. I was drug-free until I realized CM Punk was an asshole, and then I smoked weed for the first time. That is a fact. That is a fact of the matter.
What?
I was literally drug-free. I advocated drug-free. I told all my friends they need to, like, not do drugs. They need to, like, get sober and be better. I was all about being drug-free. I was all about that culture until CM Punk left the WWE, and about 2 months later, I smoked weed for the first time. Like 2 weeks. I had a friend. You know what I'm saying? We were just getting high. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I love marijuana. You just die. But don't worry, I can save you.
I haven't got a gun.
That'll get you to touch the red menace. All I see is zombies.
Yeah, your KN-44 ammo. Fucking cheap.
Why did you have to hit me? I called my number.
Are you back now?
Yeah.
Well, we could just call that the high round.
I wrote those fucking. What's the time?
Nah, 20 rounds, bro. That's big. No, it's so big. That's like that's more than average, bro. What are you talking about? It's so big, right? Right? I will say one thing, bro. No matter what your political beliefs are, I at least respect you, right? You can disagree with me on all sorts of shit, and I'm willing to hear you out. But some of the people out here in this fucking planet, don't even try to disagree with them. Oh my god. Don't even fucking try it. Oh my god, do not even say anything against what they believe. Like, we talk about extremists like we're talking about, like, people who are, like Islamic extremists who do all this blow-up stuff, or people who are, like, white nationalists or this or that, or, like, we talk about extremists with all this different verbiage, and we associate them with these people who have these hard ties to this one thing, you know what I mean? But I'm just like, bro, I don't know where I was going with that. I've been smoking too much. What's up? D-O-double-G and crazy. Too dope down, niggas go crazy. Yeah, bro, let's hit Moon again, for real. Get that motherfucking Easter egg. Make a big old Moon Easter egg stream. We might have to delete the giant stream and do that one over again, because I know how to get the Easter egg now. Or at least I know how to do the head laser. You just gotta get a pack-a-punch weapon and hit that one thing to do the Samantha one. Oof. I'll tell you one thing, man. I'm never going back to cocaine or any drugs that are like that. But there's some people who gave their fucking life to it. And I'm just like, bro, after a week, didn't you realize what that shit was? And you're like, ah, this sucks. I need to do something better with my life. They're like, no.
I've never got cocaine, like, you know.
I mean, you've done harder shit, bro. You know what cocaine's about.
I've done cocaine and I've done harder shit, yeah, but I don't understand people addicted to cocaine or really enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. Anything's done it.
It's fucking horrible, right? Getting sober is like the easiest thing in the world for me. I just stopped doing it. You know what I'm saying? I just lived better.
I did have one great, actually.
Bro, you want to hear something crazy?
That was like a lot.
Nah, bro. There's people who are not just cocaine addicts. There's people who are addicted to having cocaine blown in their ass. Have you heard of this? And there's also this way of doing drugs called parachuting. Have you heard of this?
No, man.
It has to be a hard drug, like meth and Molly and DMT. What you do is you take your drugs and you get a napkin, and you wet it, and you get another napkin over that, and it sort of does this binding, and you stick it up your ass.
Why?
Because it makes you high.
Well, in a different way.
I guess.
That's like people who fucking choke.
That's a TikTok trend. That's like something you shouldn't do. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? That's like people who were eating the Tide Pods because of the forbidden fucking gushers. You know what I'm saying?
TikTok's fucking evil, isn't it?
TikTok in China only features stuff where people are smart, where they're building machines, or woo! Or like young kids who are going to be like the next generation of Chinese celebrities. You know what I mean? People who are good at singing, people who are like, they only promote you if you're like a superhuman being. You know what I mean? In America, you get promoted for doing dumb dances. In America, you get promoted for showing fights. In America, you get promoted if you're gay. Like, all of this shit. I'm not trying to be like one way or two ways about it. I'm saying I went on TikTok once. I was on there once. And I pretended to be gay. I pretended to be one of these trans people, right? I was going on Snapchat. I put on the face things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just pretended to be a trans person. You don't want to know how many fucking views I got before I shut that down. And that's when I figured out you can't shut down the account. And I was like, I'm out. Delete the app. Back out. It's just gone way too far. I did this to prove a point. Point proven. If you look hard enough,
I need to see that shit.
you'll find hundreds of thousands of views of me pretending to be a woman. Hundreds of thousands. And I didn't associate it with any of my other shit. Because I'm just like, no, this is too much.
The name on it?
I'm not fucking telling you, man.
Come on.
I can't.
You gotta see that shit, right?
I can't. It's too much. It's actually too much. It's actually too much because I'm cute. I'm really like I'm sexy.
Yeah, I did not.
And I was doing fucking the thing that got me the most views were the fucking duets with other trans people. No, you gotta get on Snapchat or Instagram. You do the filter with the face. Instagram doesn't have the good one. Snapchat does.
I've never fucking even seen Snapchat, but never used it. Oh shit.
We gotta get rid of these people, bro. We're doing the East.
What?
We're doing the East egg.
I'd be like, man.
Nah, they're gonna ruin it. They're gonna ruin it. They're gonna ruin it. They're gonna take zombies. They're gonna take kills. They're gonna do shit. They're gonna
I used to eggs with them before, man.
fuck them. They're gonna ruin it. They're gonna ruin it. They're gonna ruin it.
So few ages, so.
They're gonna ruin it. I don't think they're actually gonna ruin it, but I just want to be that guy right now. I do too many drugs. I just took a fucking hit. But it's just weed, man. It's legal in Texas. You can buy it at the fucking store.
Yeah, I'm rolling a joint now. Like.
You know? Everybody like they try to talk some shit on me, but I'm just like, man, it's 200% legal here. You don't have to have a fucking license here. You just have to have an ID. You have to be old enough. They don't give a fuck. They sell it straight up. Like, they sell it straight up, bro. You don't need to have no permission. You don't need, you know what I mean? Like, in California, you need to have a cannabis ID. You know what I'm saying? Then you can go into shops. In Colorado, you need to have a cannabis ID. Oregon, you could buy a gram of dabs, really good fucking dabs, for $15 in Oregon. But you need a cannabis ID. That's it. Oh, they are the best thing ever. That's what they are.
Something is different.
But I mean, for me, I would never be doing dabs every day. It's too strong. It's way too strong. You know what I mean? It's like the people who do cocaine for real. Like the rich people who for real do cocaine. You know what I mean? They're not doing the hottest cocaine in the world that gets you the stokest. You know what I'm saying? They're doing the best cocaine in the world. There's shit that you can do and it gets you elevated, and you don't have to touch it for 2 hours. And it doesn't fuck your nose. You know? It's soft. They don't use acetones to burn through your nose. They use water solubles. Yeah, bro. But it's expensive shit. If you want to buy, you don't buy a gram of it. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't know, man.
Here's the thing. You want to talk numbers? You can get, and you buy it by the ounce of the cocaine. It's called fish scale, right? Fish scale has acetone. Fish scale is the shit that you could possibly break up. You buy an ounce of that for $800 for real money. You know what I mean?
Oh shit. Uh-oh.
You know what I mean? You buy an ounce of that for like $800. You cut it up, and you know you'll make like $1,600 to $2,000 on that $800 ounce, right? That's fish scale. That's the best cocaine on the street, right? But the shit that they do in Hollywood, that's not fish scale, bro. It's called Colombian Dream.
I did.
Do you know what Colombian Dream is about?
Nah, man.
When it hits your nose, it dissolves in your nose. Like soda. Like soda, bro. Like soda. Like it bubbles. And it burns and it bubbles and it disappears. And it's cocaine, bro. And it goes right on. And you don't have to put it in your nose. It's just the most effective. You could rub it on your fucking hand. You can put it in your ass. You can eat it. Yeah, I'll put it right on your tongue.
A bit of fucking...
And it's water soluble shit. It's just water soluble shit. There ain't nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? God damn it.
Perfection.
And of course the double points runs out too. That's okay. But I'm like, that Colombian Dream, it's not even from Colombia. You know what I mean? They make that shit in the United States. The fucking coca leaves that they pull that shit from is grown in the United States. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean...
The shit's an enterprise, bro. The biggest contributor to Colombian Dream's production is Coca-Cola, by the way. Coca-Cola sells like $6 billion of pure cocaine every single year. They literally just proved that all these well, they sell it directly to the pharmaceutical companies. They're not selling it on the street per se. And we don't know who they're selling it to. We know it's $6 billion because we know that that's how much they're producing. They're producing Coca-Cola every single year. You know, the drink. If you drink a Coca-Cola, what you're drinking, that syrup that they use in it, is a part of the byproduct after they've drained the leaves of its cocaine property. They sell it as Narcan. They sell it as what's that? What's the numbing agent?
I have no idea, bro.
Lidocaine. They sell it as lidocaine. That's what it's called when you try to buy it. It's called lidocaine.
So that's... I'm lost, man.
And lidocaine doesn't get you high. Lidocaine doesn't get you high. It's a purified of the numbing agent. It's a purified of the stimulant that's been reduced. So it's not stimulant. Let me think about this. It's not a stimulant. Yes, not a. Okay, so it's the cocaine properties without the stimulant. So it's able to numb your body, like really numb it wherever they place it, but it's able to like evaporate and leave your system quickly, the same way cocaine leaves your system quickly. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, none of the psychological effects. And so yeah, and you're asking yourself what happens to the stimulant, and I go, well,
I didn't have any psychological effects.
no, you do cocaine long enough, the psychological effects are tremendously
saying,
destructive.
Yeah,
It's like the most destructive drug on the planet.
After a long, bad use, like, you know?
If you want to know the secret to cocaine, it could be described in one word. Right?
What's that about?
It's abuse.
Headshots come
From the
natural.
beginning and end of what cocaine is used and what it is used for and with, it's just directly tied to abuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody who does cocaine even for a little bit is doing it because they want to feel good. And you figure that out. Like, in every movie you ever watch, everybody's doing cocaine, everybody's partying. You know what I mean? But I go, yeah, but what happens to those people, like, as they're doing it? Oh, they're fucking up their nose, they're all doing shit. But that's okay, they only did a little, so the abuse is only a little. You know? But they're partying, they're having a good time. What's drinking alcohol? Well, it's abuse. It's fucking up your brain. You're fucked up. You can't walk straight. You can't think straight. You're not remembering straight. You know. You ever done something while you were drunk and gone, oh fuck, I don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, 100%, man.
It's like cocaine makes you do shit that you don't even want to talk about, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know people who have stuck shit up their ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I was one of them, bro. I tried parachuting once, my nigga. Nah, just
Yeah, the time I did it sober, like, not drunk. It just made me think fast, like, you know?
Oof.
Fucking crap.
Man, I'll tell you one thing, bro. I never actually did no butt shit. I just don't want to say that shit for the comment. But if I'm being real, like, cocaine did one thing for me, man. One thing, like, in particular. When we're at the parties, bro, and we're all just doing coke, we're talking business and shit. There's something about that's energy. It's like when you ever been tripping out on acid before, and you just end up in the energy.
Unfortunately.
Damn.
On shrooms, maybe.
Like, you know, in all those mafia movies when all the wheels are turning,
Double points.
Yeah.
motherfuckers get addicted to that feeling. That's what cocaine's really all about. Woo! You know when your fucking little sister catches you doing something? Woo!
That
Zukesien. That means son of a bitch. Alright, so now that I'm out here, I don't necessarily know what to do. Other than murder.
Wait, where the fuck did my points go? How did I just...
You got robbed.
Oh, I opened the door.
They're gonna put up on a date and all that. Okay. Hey, you want to talk about guns? You want to know something I really did the other week? Like last week? I'm still waiting for what the fuck's gonna happen to me. This is a dude I've been having problems with. I don't want to get into the story. But this is a dude I've been having problems with.
I saw you said some stuff on Facebook. And
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you did that or not, but go on.
I'm just saying, this is dude that's been having a problem. He already walked up to me before with violence. Alright? He's already stepped up to me before with violence.
Yeah.
I was like, let's just be friends, man. Just drop the shit. And all he ever did was fuck with me. He tried to get me fired. He tried to do all sorts of bad shit. I'm not gonna get into it. This man's guilty, though. So he pulled up on me, right? And he's walking up on me angry in the middle of HEB, right? He's walking up on me angry like he's gonna get me, bro. So I show him my piece. I point it right at him. I go, back the fuck up. Walk away. Walk away, bro. That's all you gotta do. You could take your life right with you, bro. Or I could take it right now, right here. But I didn't say that. I just told him to walk away. It's the only thing I ever said to him.
You should not fucking been a dead gang as well, did he, though? You wouldn't be able to do already.
What are you talking about? What? What'd you say?
This dude wouldn't have a gang connection or anything, you know?
Nah, he's a bitch. Everybody hates his motherfucking ass.
Right.
Every single person who's ever been his friend, this guy has gone out of his way to fuck with in the last couple of months. Every single guy who's been his friend. I was talking to some random dude, and I'm just like, hey, man, I'm having this problem with Michael. I want him to do better in life. I don't know why he's, on the attack. And they go, you talking about Michael? And I'm just like, yeah. And they go, bro, I fucking hate that guy. You don't even know half the shit he said to me. And I'm just like, everyone's got this complaint about him. It's just like he's always saying shit. He's always pissing people off. He's always getting a skin. He's always making threats. And he's just playing gangster, bro. I'm like, bro, here's the thing, bro. After I showed his piece, he walked away. He got all the security. He got all this store. And they let me walk right out. because they know it ain't no thing. Especially because I put it back up. Especially because I'm trying to just go about my business. They look at this and they go, okay, who's the actual aggressor here? You know what I'm saying? That shit matters in Texas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're trying to pull up on me with aggression, if I need to use force, it doesn't have to be lethal force for me to pull out a gun. It just needs to be me using... If I need to use force at all, I can pull that bitch out. Doesn't have to be lethal.
I'll be honest with you. Like,
If someone's pulling up on you with a knife, you can shoot them, bro. Dead. In fact, most cops would prefer you do. If you see like an active shooting going on, if you see someone like robbing a place, if you see someone doing some crime, shit, where I live, the government prefers if you would do some shit. And then, I mean, you know?
I've read about things, right? I've
Didn't-
seen
yeah.
stories where people have had guns pulled out on them, yeah? And it's been such a stressful situation, yeah, that it's triggered schizophrenia, you know?
Nah, not Michael. Michael literally told me to shoot his ass. He told me to shoot him.
Really?
I'm like, of course you told me to shoot you. I don't want to shoot you. He goes, I know you want to kill me. I go, no, bro. You got me fucked up. You've taken this too far. I have to carry this with me. You don't understand. I know you're going to come after me one day. I have to do something about you. It's the worst fucking feeling in the world. I don't hate you. It's the exact opposite. But you're not my friend anymore. You betrayed me and the family. That's all it is. This motherfucker could go about the rest of his life. He really could, but he doesn't want to. He wants to take everything down with him, bro. And I go, that's a man in pain. Of course he wants me to shoot his ass. That's what I'm saying, man. Everybody thinks it was me acting tough. I'm gonna go, no. That was me letting him know, like, you know you crossed the line, right? You know, like, this is real now. This man didn't give a fuck. He told me to kill him. He didn't made up his mind. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing I could say or do for him. He decided I was his enemy long before I had to realize I wasn't his friend. He decided he was going to take everything from me that he possibly could way before I was trying to stop him from doing anything to me. It's just like reality check, bro. Like, I don't know if you know me that well, but I am the guy that would shoot you, bro. I'm that fucking guy. And the law says I can. The law says carry that gun as long as you need to, son. This is an open carry state. Do you know what I'm saying?
Fucked up, like.
It is fucked up. Because it's not hatred. It's not like I want to kill this guy. It's the exact opposite. And I keep every single time I've seen him, even after he's done some horrible fucking shit to fuck with me. Every single time I'm seeing him, I'm always saying the same thing, bro. I'm just saying, hey, is it time? Are we letting it go now? Are we gonna be good? Is everything cool? You gonna finally start doing right? You know what I mean? It's like, why do you think Bam Margera pisses me off so much right now? She's like, bro, I'm dealing with someone who's acting just like him, bro. But Bam Margera is someone who matters. I'm having to watch this dude who used to matter to me become somebody who's not gonna matter to anyone real soon. On the street with nothing to his name. No exit. You know what I mean? No avenue back to civilization. I'm having to watch this motherfucker. It doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? That's gang shit though. That's what everyone wants to talk about the street. I go, when you have to watch your friends be like material to the rest of the world and like get destroyed, and they do it to themselves too. It's not like anybody did it to them. We're talking about mass shooters. I'm just like, man, I don't love mass shooters, but I'm just like, dude, you know they didn't have any friends who like stopped them, who helped them, who made sure that they didn't take that road. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like the internet has made sure that don't really happen anymore, you know?
Finally, the insults come to an end.
I don't know, it's just wild, man. All I know is all these mass shooters at once have one thing in common. They don't have any real friends. They don't have anybody really backing them. They don't have anyone like making sure that they're like doing the right things in life. They don't. That's all these mass shooters have in common. The only people that they had around them were people who enabled that behavior, or they had nobody to stop them. And they do it to themselves, bro. Because everyone's got this, especially in America, the Western civilization, bro. Bro, we're poisoned with this main character syndrome. We all think we're the shit, and none of us do anything. You know what I mean?
I know.
It's like I want to do things. It makes me feel bad. I start thinking about my future, and I go, you know, how am I gonna provide? How am I gonna be a good man? How am I gonna be healthy? How am I gonna be useful and good to the world, and making sure I'm doing good things for the world? I have to be, because you guess what? I used to be a fucking criminal. I was facing 10 to 15 years of life, and the judge told me to go to rehab instead. I've never fucking looked that down with a frown. I've always been thankful, because I'm like, bro, I should be in jail. They caught me with coke. They caught me with weed. Bro, they caught me stealing. But you know what I mean? Man, they caught me with so much fucking... They caught me... Can I tell you the story of when I got arrested in Fort Bend County? Because they caught me with fucking $3,000 of marijuana. That shit got reduced to a felony, bro. It was a capital. That's just capital distribution. Then it got reduced to felony. Then it got reduced to a fucking misdemeanor because they dropped all the fucking weed on the ground when they were weighing it. I'm not even joking. And because they dropped it, they contaminated it. I'm just like, bro, who the fuck did you pay? Do you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck do you know? Who does your dad know? His dad works at Exxon. So I'm like, who the fuck? What lawyer did he hire? And then fucking Callum said he hired the right one, you know? You know, we're...
You gotta be cool.
Are you guys doing the Easter egg?
I tried, yeah.
Anything you need me to do, just let me know. I'll hold a zombie. I got one with me.
I do need, yeah, keep us on these like.
Hell yeah.
Fucking one.
No, you good. Do what you gotta do, bro. For real.
Warning. Excavator Epsilon will cause decompression of biodome in 60 seconds.
Man, ain't life a bitch. But I love it.
I know, right?
The only thing I hate is most of the fucking people in it. People are ruining this shit. This is all supposed to be dope. It all can run smoothly. You ever seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Mike's my favorite character. This motherfucker. Everything was running smoothly, but no, you just had to be the man. You and your pride. When Gus was here, it all ran like clockwork. You know what I mean?
He's pretty sick. Like, he's also fucking good, you know what I mean?
But you know what I'm saying? There's just some people who deserve to be in charge because they're the ones making sure everything runs. And yeah, they're the ones taking the benefit of it, but they're not using that benefit to do some fucked up shit. They're building empires, hiring more people, getting more people paid. And all the while, he's getting richer and richer and richer, but he's making other people rich in the process. He's not complicating the system. He's not adding unnecessary taxes. More access of the product to more people who want it. A cleaner product, a more stable product, so these people aren't fucking getting murdered by it. You know what I mean? Just saying. You have to admit.
Might as well start of the room. Fucked up.
You have to admit, Walter White made the purest methamphetamine in the fucking planet. Nobody was getting murdered over it because everybody was avoiding an overdose. You take a little bit of this shit, it hits your brain, and by the time you want more, you're so exhausted you don't want more. Not that I'm saying I've tried Walter White Smith. And in theory.
It's too destructive of a substance to really defend, isn't it? So.
Oh, in real life? Yeah.
Who would you like to
Whereas,
call?
like,
No one!
imagine, like,
I will not then.
Siri.
imagine trying to say something.
I love you, Siri.
Marvel Stephen Papillon.
Siri! 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 Oh, she's not listening. She was listening to me a second ago. She ain't listening to me now, bitch. I got pictures of my homies' feet. I look at the pictures and I beat on my homies' meat. You know, I get the grinding on my cheeks. I get my homies slab and suck his meat. You know, I'm spreading on the cheeks for the homies. I pass it around his pussy for the bonies. Hitting up the boys with the bromies. And it's Saturday night, it's for the homies. That's a fucking rap, you have to admit.
I'm gonna need defending.
Where you at? 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 Where you
A
at?
little bit. I don't think you'll do it. Oh shit.
I got a ray gun right. I fucking ray gun right.
Massive decompression in laboratories. EES required.
I got pictures of my homies' feet. I'm looking at the pictures and I beat on my homies' meat. You know I like to grind it on my cheeks. I'm sucking on that meat and all, and you know I'm giving up the blood for the homies. You know this pussy's getting loose for the crony.
I can't do it, man. Fuck. I've never had so much difficulty doing this one before. It's retarded.
I'll defend you straight up.
There's two.
Is that it? Hold it.
It's four of them. I thought it was fourth one. There's a fourth one. Shit.
It's over here. You're supposed to hit the mainframe. Right? Or is there a fourth one?
No. The fourth one. I don't know where it is. I can't find it.
It's right here, right? Nope, you got that one. It's yellow. Is it supposed to be yellow or flashing?
We're gonna have to go for another round. Fucking hell, the disaster. Oh shit. I think we need to go get Jug, like.
Possibly.
High-Lows ready to kill. Yeehaw!
Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons and two smashed. Fuck. Literally pressing.
You know what I'm saying? I lost my perk, but that's alright.
We need to go get fucking Jug, big day.
I need to afford it. Hold up. I'm the only one that went broke because I was trying to do multiple things and trying to save up multiple homies and that killed me. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to save the home, yeah?
Bro, you didn't tell me you had them cheeks though. Let me hit.
Oh man. DJs.
Oh, damn, bro. Bro, look, turn around. I was doing this behind you. Turn back around now. Yeah, he down there, bro.
Yeah, I got my music back on my back.
This ain't good, bro. I'll tell you what, if I got sober, I'd probably be doing all sorts of shit. But I'm just like, hey, gang, gang. Liver gang, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. I can't have no kids because I'm sterile, bitch. Uh-huh, ain't that right? No protein in my diet, just cocaine. Keep it around my town, I'll always be smoking. I am not a healthy specimen. I am not a... You know?
Only the rest of these guys can shoot like that.
All I do is drugs, no diet. I think I need some lunch, so I try it. Cigarettes and blunts, it's not food, but that's how lunch when you feel cool. I sneezed a lot, broke my septum.
Right.
Where's the guy at?
Shit.
If he dies, we can teleport. Is that you who died? Who's died? Shit, no. Wait, is that Sophia? No.
Yeah.
It should have just been us. We could have got the fucking Easter egg.
We're just having an unlucky game, man. It's nothing to do with having.
I got a ray gun. I feel great. I'll tell you one thing, man.
Come on, go.
I don't know what's. I actually don't know what my diet's been about, but my body's been in a perpetual state of, you need to go take a shit. You don't need to shit. You don't need to do that. And then it just goes, you're bubbling, you're about to shit your pants. You go, no, 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 no. And you go to the bathroom, and your body's like, what's up? And you're like, I'm about to shit my pants. And your body's like, no, you're not. What the fuck are you talking about? And then you just stand up, and you're fine. And you're like, what was... You know? In my defense, I've stuck several gerbils right up my ass.
Yeah, I got no right.
Oh, Mr. Slave action.
Nah, I'm just joking. I just like being entertaining. I say entertaining things to the public
Now I can jump
about
there.
Metamucil.
I like shoving things up my ass.
I'm a trucker!
You know
I
what?
like shoving stuff in butts, including whatever object looks good enough.
Stay with me, right? British comedian.
Great.
One of his bits. He says for bits they do American comedy.
Mm.
And he starts going on about shoving things up my ass. Genuine, man.
Jeez.
Hey, baby. Nice job. Good nod.
Ah, you shoved it up my ass.
Wouldn't it be nice? Your crib size is so small.
Crib size? Like a baby crib? I think Takeo just said some revealing shit.
What?
Hey, can you guys defend me? Yo!
You get your gun?
Yep.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking me around the head, like.
You guys just wanted an easy way out, right?
Yeah,
Try shambling with no ring, you foul creature. I would say Motai, but Takeo is no cliché. Find ammunition!
nice.
That was
I
lovely
was
now.
fucking quiet.
Did you miss Nikolai? Jumping is much more exciting.
Oh my god.
Good job we had them both, innit?
If we're in and out, it's all good. But when there's 4 people, it's gonna be fucking everybody.
Shit got real fucking quiet then, didn't it?
Damn shit, man. It was almost all of us, by the way. You noticed that?
That was nuts.
There's no shield on this map either, brother.
Oh, yeah, that's what makes it hard. Well, it's not really hard, bad smash.
Makes me hard. Huh? Oh, fuck. You gotta buy both doors. Alright, I just want to... Stamming up time!
Excavator 5 will cause decompression of tunnel 6.
So they say.
We must stop the machine before it's hurry.
You guys know how to stop the machines?
Yeah, but we want Marlon to do it at least right. We might have more stuff to do, you know.
I'm like, do you need it?
Oh shit.
I could love to kill a zombie right now. Some shit. Oh, you serious?
Just gonna take my chances. Oh, I got it!
I will avenge myself.
Fucking grab the third bottle. Grab the jump.
Oh, I got. Oh, yeah, me too. You gave me
That is fucking blessed as fuck, that is not.
I have seen all sorts of
Impaco.
What it is a new one on me.
Double points.
That is it? That is all you got?
Ah!
Ashes to ashes.
Dust to dust.
Fuck no. You ever listen to Boards of Canada?
No. Is that a British band?
I've got no idea, man. I don't think they're British.
Let the brains flow.
Warning. Excavator high will cause decompression of tunnel 6.
Bro, how come Dragon Ball Z Abridged only went as far as the fucking Majin arc and stopped?
I've never seen it. Never watched Dragon Ball Z.
It's fucking great. Dragon Ball Z Abridged is the best show. If you want to watch Dragon Ball Z, I'm like, nerd.
Watch fucking anything anymore, but
How about this?
that? Oh, sick. What we got? How long are we gonna be stuck for?
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Not long. Oh, I should have grabbed the hacker. You know you can hack a punch machine.
What does it do?
It like, you know the balls. These, like, all this. Closes. All this
Does this
closes.
mean we have run the
Back,
moon
punch
race?
again without the zombies again.
This is why I fight this fight.
I think it costs like 4,000 to do it.
Stop walking in front of me, fucker.
Oh, I'll do it.
It's the smell. That's why you're lying dead.
Alright, back on the platform. Back on the platform. This is gonna get really bad really soon.
Oh shit.
Bro,
Here they go.
come on. I will leave him to die. I promise you. I will leave you to die.
Later, dog.
Oh. Oh, they're walking now? Might as well fucking Might as well kill a load if I walk in. There you go, I got enough to pack a bunch.
Oh, I just spent way too much money on that.
Disaster! My name is
Wait till the dogs don't walk as well.
Back to hell. How?
Yeah, we need the Gersh device. That's the only other thing we need.
You know what Mark Cuban started doing that's actually super genius?
Who, what?
You know Mark Cuban?
Vaguely.
He's just a guy with money. That's you know what I mean? Just think of it that way. He started giving out free LLCs. He started telling people, if you have an idea for a company and you want to pursue your dream, I will pay for your LLC. Like, dude, that means he owns your company. That actually means, like in writing, do you know what I'm saying? That actually means he's buying your like he owns you from the get. Whatever success you might have, he's gonna own.
It's just the beginning.
Some people be desperate enough to do something like that, but it's something to be said.
Like I am about to die. Click, click.
Oh, it's just wild. It's just wild. These fucking people. Like, you understood? You just said you're signing your future away, right? They go, what's that? Wow.
If you've got no future, I believe you've got no future already. Yeah, like I say, I don't know. You're fucking 30 and giving up on life. You know what I mean?
Give up on life when you're 40. That's what I say. And when you turn 40, well, don't give up now. Keep going. You're already 40. Fuck it. At this point, you're just an old guy chasing his dreams still. You're you're double genius. You know what I mean?
Kill. Times 2.
You're a genius because you're the old guy following your dreams and never made it. And eventually, you're gonna make it just because you never made it. Like Mark Maron. That dude's not a comedian. He's just a bitter man. But when he became old, it made sense. Right? Once he's a bitter old man, they're like, oh, fuck, we love you. He's like, life. How come they didn't mention I was Jewish? It's like, no, it's not about that. So our generation doesn't care about that. That's your generation. You know?
Yeah, I know.
At 10 or 20, 30 years ago, you can mention someone was Jewish, and no matter what it would be, it'd be like, oh, yeah, you know, Laham. You know? It's not a negative thing. Nowadays, Jesus Christ. I gotta be careful.
Tunnel 6 has been excavated.
Oh, it is. The other one on the other side? Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, I haven't even done the fucking hack still.
Fuck.
I still gotta do the hacking step.
Sorry.
Right, you have to defend me, man.
Are you in here?
Yeah. This is gonna be
Funny, I have a gobble gum I can't use. I have a gobble gum that turns whatever gun you're using into a pack-a-punch gun. Both of my guns are packed. So...
Alright.
But I picked it up. I picked up the gobble gum. I wasn't reading.
Oh, what's the feet?
Shit, man.
Are you in here?
Oh, fuck. I'm at the top floor.
Oh, top floor?
Shit. Yeah, I've gone away.
Hold on. Alright, go.
Bang it.
I'm following you.
I didn't see another light today, but
shit, they died up there.
That's done anyway.
It's dead! It's dead!
Done. Oh fuck. All you've got to do is get because I got a bit of bubble gum.
Real Tucky or a real challenge.
The doctor!
So,
Get up, bitch.
okay, I'm up. No, don't go. Man. I'm doing the thing as we keep perks.
Damn.
I'll run back to spawn.
This guy's so mad at me. He's chasing me down. He's like, you motherfucker. I'm like, I didn't know, ma. I didn't know. I didn't know, ma. She looked 18, ma. She looked 18, ma. Stonks.
I see
Oh.
you.
Fucking bastard!
What happened?
Oh, fuck that. Someone just grabbed me. Fucking jug.
You fucking bastard, you.
I think
Come around here,
Starting-
taking away me weird
starting
perks.
new round.
I put my hard work into the money that I spend on that, you know. You fucker. Consider this a threat from Scotland. You mess with him, you mess with us. I'll give you a good whacking for freedom's sake.
Oh, no. No, you have to run back to spawn, bro.
What's up? Who, me?
You have to run back to the fucking spawn point, bro.
I'm coming. I'm on the pad. I'm on the pad.
Sanity.
Die now. God damn.
Fuck!
Fuck's sake. Terrible. I'm fucking trash, man.
I'm fucking trash, bro.
What the fuck you on 1487 kills?
What the fuck even is this? Oh, god damn it. I ran into a I ran into the
Oh, the fucking tunnel 6 thing. That's what I was trying to get rid of, just out with the cow and doing it. Dead, like.
shit. So what is a man? Dun, dun, what has he got? Dun, dun, if not himself. Like watching you die, just fucking fall into my knees.
Ah.
Death machine.
Later, sucker.
Get moving, ass maggot! So I died like. I ended up on the other side. Bro, British people talk about guns through their fucking broken ass teeth. Well, at least our schools are the goddamn shooting range. That's a popular meme here. Yeah, we should run this. We should run this together instead of with the extras. With the extras. I got 500 kills. That's extra.
I'd probably do one more game on different map, look.
Bruh.
Yeah, then.
You going to bed?
Aye, after I'll have another game. Like, put that on a different
What time is it?
It's 20 to 2, but I got work.
Oof. Oof.
And I've been to work all day.
Here, let me catch.